HP. Sand King with a level 6 could do something. Bottom lane, Torrent goes down, but the Invis is picked up first. Lanham going to be pursued out here. They're going to get some decent damage. They will try and follow this up with a Sunstrike. It's going to be close. The body blocking is there from Saksa, and Mercury on the other side. They sandwich Lanham for the first blood. So he will start regenning up, and now the healing sound will keep him alive. Back to full HP for almost both of them. A lot of damage
getting
going
quite
out.
low.
Oh, he's going to be hit by the Torrent as well. Needs a Timber Chain away. Gets a little bit of distance. The Cosmic Finale will finish him off. EHOME.
Just fine. Resolution, though, leading the game.
It's going to be tough. He's got a high level of reactive armor. Moo, he's going to try and survive.
He might turn this around.
He gets the kill. Now the heavy amount of damage coming out from Old Chicken, but the armor is too much. Even if he steals all this damage, Moo thinks he can fight it out. He's got to truck him. We'll be able to slow down Old Chicken a little bit further. Saksa is coming in.
He gets the stun.
Stop. Old Chicken left like a sitting duck.
So well done by DC there. I think this will prompt both the supports to move out of this lane and get aggressive.
That Invis rune, Fenrir, will be set up now. The Torrent will be on the mark. Weehaw, his life is forfeit. Yet another gank coming in from EHOME. Try and set up at the top lane. Misery is already low at 600 HP. If he starts the epicenter and is still in range for the Blink Burrow Strike, he's just going to lead. Blink, Burrow Strike, and a Torrent. No opportunity for a Song of Siren while they take out the Animage at bottom lane. EHOME, in exchange for losing their support, they're also going to lose their tower, but it looks like Weehaw has found himself a Shadow Demon kill as well. Oh, epicenter going down. Resolution going to be dropped here unless... Oh, he actually has so much HP now as he's got the levels. Weehaw comes in with the boots of travel, but now he's overextended himself. He's going to be perched up.
Here comes
Boom coming in with the reinforcements. We'll be able to catch Fenrir. They'll hold snap, holding him in place. Disruption. 2.5 seconds of reprieve, but he'll still fall. Old Chicken gonna be pursued out here. Swap back. Resolution. That's a level 2 swap already at 18 minutes in. Catching Old Chicken off guard. Will be able to take him down.
I mean, DC are just looking incredible right now.
Playing this fast-paced game. The Aegis does go down, but they manage to get a lot of in exchange. Now Weehaw fights it out with Old 11. Will be Burrow struck up, and Fenrir is here as well with a perk. Looks like Weehaw is not going to be able to make it out of here. And they're going to have to hit an incredible mana void that turns the tides. Now Fenrir going to be caught. Disruption. There is no save whatsoever. EHOME.
I might just passively walk away.
All right, he's going to be pursued out. Moo once again, one step ahead of that Burrow Strike. He is going to be X marks his spot, though, right outside the base. Doesn't look like EHOME can do anything about it. In fact, Moo, he says, if you can't do anything about it, I'll bring the fight to you.
He is so far in right now.
Right next to the tier 3s. It's hit by a Torrent. Bounced up at half HP. The Sunstrike hits it! Nails him just like that. Old 11 drops, and Digital Chaos, they smell the blood in the water. They're going for the tier 3s already.
22 minutes in, they are looking so good right now. Ice trying to make whatever he can happen at this bottom lane, but Old 11 waiting for the epicenter. This is the only thing that's going to be able to save EHOME in this fight right now, and might just actually die again.
Old 11! Down 50 seconds. A boat comes through, hits Resolution to the back, but Digital Chaos, they seemingly can't be stopped. Old Chicken's on the front lines. He's dealing a lot of damage.
Gotta be careful.
But he's immediately going to be taken down. The disruption. He's perfectly timed. Lanham still hit by the ult. Old Chicken, he comes right back up and falls down. Digital Chaos feeling themselves right now. Taking a lane of rags.
And they're just going to hit mid?
And they immediately go for the tier 3 mid. They say we can end this right here.
Ice has to think about coming back right now. They don't have their Sand King available for another 20 seconds. He still has epicenter, but they are going to be repelled as they don't have this creep wave behind them anymore.
Not able to snag him up this time.
And EHOME.
They get him. Resolution pops a BKB. Going to be perched up. The physical damage is rapidly overwhelming Resolution's HP, but he gets the swap away. The blink forward by Ice. Elder Titan's ult doesn't land, but Ice, they may still be able to catch him. The stop goes down. They've got him. Chalk him to finish him off. The pure damage cleans through the Animage's health.
And DC, they're just going to march down this bottom lane now without this anti-mage available. A bottom rack's going down for them as there it goes. EHOME, here we go.
Burrow Strike, Resolution stunned up for a time, but Old 11, nice dodge there with the Sandstorm, but is deep inside the trees. Disruption laid out, has the blink away, will be able to get away from that one, but now the blast and the ultra snaps him back! Saksa on the mark, nails 3! Ice, he tries to rebuttal, can't finish him up with the mana void. It was a good one, it did a good amount of damage, but nobody from DC fall, and they're all sitting about half HP. Cancel that, already up to 3/4 as the Guardian Grease goes off, and a full lane of Brax is down.
And that top laner Rax is also pushed out. DC going for the throw right now. They understand.
That's
3
it.
dead. A very quick win by DC and incredibly well played. And this is not the EHOME we saw yesterday, or maybe DC are just that good.
DC, what is happening to this team? They just keep on getting better and better.
Misery just half smile right there. Knows this job isn't completely over yet, but what a performance.
He's got to feel real good about that one. They just brought EHOME to their knees, and you could see EHOME, a lot of emotion going on in the booth right now. They've got to be questioning what exactly went wrong for them in that game number 1. Was it the draft? Did they not play the lanes correctly?
Avoids that, and Old 11 got to be careful here. He's going to get slowed up.
What do you think you're doing here? Not going to be able to.
He's got the arrow still.
The arrow is going to latch. Weehaw punishes Old 11 to the max, picks up the first blood.
He did a very good job with that. He timed it with his auto attack, so we didn't see it coming. They already knew that the Nyx Assassin didn't have that spiked carapace. Very well done by DC, as Old 11 just got a little bit too greedy there.
Oh no. Oh no. DC off to an incredible start now. They're going to be able to snipe the courier. Would you say all these rotations are worth it? Moving the Death Prophet multiple times down to the bottom lane, and even now another 4 heroes just to be able to shut down
like this again.
The Timber Saw dies again. This is going to be closer to get a lead with the Vendetta trying to hit the Earth Spike. They managed to hit a Chronosphere onto just Fenrir. Now the jump in, but they missed the Earth Spike. Weehaw jump forward the last half second. Fenrir will go down eventually here. Pops the disruption. Old 11 sounds up, unable to do anything to save either one of his allies as they both go down. Old Chicken has popped the exorcism, is going to meet with Old 11 now. They managed to see Weehaw underneath that counter ward. The Moonlight Shadow not going to be a saving grace here. Turns, gets a Starstorm at the very end to claim the kill. Now Old Chicken going to be focused down by 3 members of Digital Chaos. Old Chicken trying to lift the Spirit Siphon exorcism, not enough. He dies, Resolution lives.
He's just buying some time for his team right now, but
he may even be able to get this gank. Moo in some serious trouble. He won't have a Timber Training, anything to work off. They manage to hit the Earth Spike, and they take him down. Old 11 is going to be hit here. Resolution drops a Chronosphere, but it's, again, only focused on Old 11, while Old Chicken is free to use that exorcism, but now he's facing up against 4 members of Digital Chaos and retreats. The smoke leading up.
He leaped forward for this.
He goes right into the trap. EHOME, they spring it, they get one. Can they get a second one? Saksa slowing him down, immediately hit by the Spike Carapace. He's going to be stalled up and clipped by the Shadow Poison. Tries to go for the TP out. The stun is there, though. DC have lost to EHOME. They found their opening bottom lane. Resolution beating into Lana. Lana trying to get away. Not going to be able to make him do it.
These toggles.
Another torrent, but a multicast comes in, and that will surely end his life. Moo will claim the kill as he is desperate for some comeback goal. Proper counter ward set up, and now they're actually giving a little bit of space to Old Chicken, and they may not be here in time. The disruption will stop the Skywrath Mage Ultimate and Chronosphere from finishing him off, but now Moo comes in. Chakram and the pure damage wipes out the Death Prophet. They go on to Old 11 next. He's definitely dead, and now they want even more. Fenrir behind the tier 1 tower, but that's not safety. Moo, he'll pursue things out. He's got the Timber Chain ready to go. A long one passed into the tier 2 tower, but that is where he decides to end his forward jump. Now Ice actually managed to close the gap. He found Saksa, but the Moonlight Shadow's down, and Ice, no counter vision there. The Rage goes down for the boat, and the Torrent on the mark nails Misery, but Ice disrupted just in time. He had a 3rd HP, comes back by Moo. Oh, the Whirling Death, so anticlimactic.
They're going to continue to pursue for this.
He'll find Lonum as well. Another Whirling Death. Lonum, he's going to be taken out as well, as he's going to try and armlet toggle, but he's surrounded by so many heroes. There is no prayer, no hope for EHOME to survive through that engagement.
Misery, he's going to find the angle on him too. This could go so bad.
They managed to get the stun. The follow-up, Weehaw not going to be able to nail the arrow. The Spike Carapace, a little bit of time, but Old 11, he has no defense capabilities now. Yeah.
And Misery going to frontline for DC.
Maybe they can still catch him, Old 11, if he gets the right blink in here. Smoke to smoke. They managed to catch Moo, and Moo almost getting blown up again.
Gets forced forward.
And now the Yule Scepter save. Old 11 brought back into the Chronosphere. Old Chicken, he has to do so much here with his exorcism. Fenrir already dead with the Skywrath Mage Ultimate going down. Old Chicken in the middle of all these heroes, but DC dancing in and out, trying to prevent this Prophet from doing too much. They managed to take off Old 11. His Moo, he strikes back once again, half HP, will chase down Lonum as well. well with the help of Misery. Armlet toggling again, never going to be enough against the Timber.
EHOME are just getting kited.
He rages up, he tries to go for the bash. Ice can't latch onto anything, and they start retreating once again. But DC in and out once again. They're pursuing Ice. Chakram not on the land. Ice tries to go for a tricky TP out, but no! Mo says no way in hell. You don't make it out alive. All 5 dead from EHOME as DC wipe them and don't lose anything.
And DC could just be one push away from securing themselves a top 4 berth over maybe one of the tournament favorites, EHOME. Never meant to be here, but they don't care as they're making their way in. EHOME, they don't even have any abilities if they respawn. The Exorcism is still down for a minute and a half. DC senses weakness.
21-10, 29 minutes in, and our first tier 3 is down. Now Old 11 comes in, trying to stop or at least slow down this progression from DC as they're beating onto the range racks. The Torrent and a boat gonna come in. Misery nailed by that Nyx Assassin Spike Carapace to jump forward by Weehawk. Gets a lot of damage onto Old 11. He's vendetted up, thinking twice though about whether or not he wants to go in. All of DC are low, but they retreat after taking the melee racks.
And it doesn't get easier for EHOME. They do not have the type of lineup that does better when they get far behind like this. And
Old 11, you're gonna need a miracle initiation, and that means not running into this counter ward that's set up. He's a bit scared. He knows how dangerous his position is. Ooh, the Moonlight Shadow goes down. They spotted that one out. EHOME, they could set a trap here. They see the counter ward. They see the impale. 3-man lined up. Is it going to be enough?
On the
Torrent, a boat, 2-2. They got 3. DC already gonna drop 2. Old Chicken gonna be able to find out. Misery, Moonlight Shadow, Glimmer Cape. Misery might just get away. But on the side, much more important is Moo. The Timber saw is paramount. They need to be able to finish him off and not let him get that Bloodstone Suicide. He Timber chased left-hand side, trying to make his way out, but he commits the Bloodstone Suicide. They can't get
and
that
Misery.
kill. Ice like a goddamn bloodhound. He keeps on pursuing out Misery, hoping to be able to
gives
catch
up
up
on
to
it.
him, but Misery, he's too fast.
finally starting to take some damage, but doesn't seem too concerned about it. He knows that EHOME have to commit for this fight now. Here comes the Chrono.
He jumps forward onto 3, Moo with the Chakram onto 2. Oh, Chicken! Oh no! EHOME, they're just getting obliterated. 1, 2, 3 down. Fenrir's gonna make it 4. Ice with some rebuttal, trying to go onto Misery, but now Moo, he stalls up Old Chicken with his Yule Scepter and a full retreat from Digital Chaos. They managed to force a buyback there, force an Exorcism as well, and all they have to do now is wait outside the base, wait for the Exorcism to fade, and how can EHOME defend then?
Yeah, the arrow not gonna hit, but Old Chicken left alone now.
Not even waiting for the Exorcism, they start immediately focused down on Old Chicken. They got
There's no
him
more
too.
buyback.
79 seconds down. Ice battling up against 5.
He's not gonna do it.
EHOME, they lose. The Digital Chaos have done it. 2-0 against EHOME.
And the Cinderella story continues as DC will move on after beating the Chinese juggernauts. EHOME send home in the round of 6.
Unbelievable. What a loser's bracket run by Digital Chaos so far. You call them misfits. You call them the rejects. You call them the players that couldn't make it at the tier 1 teams. But here they are. They look like champions to me, Blitz.
At one point, Misery said, I'm embarrassed that I never came in as the favorites into a TI, and all of a sudden with this group, he gets top 4. What a story.
Cinderella story to be sure. Top 4. How much farther can this dream team? How much farther can they go? Unbelievable play. Digital Chaos, they looked so good too. This game just proved it. Moo, all joy there as you can see the team so relieved that they've made it this far, so happy that they'll have an opportunity at another day here at the International.
Just unbelievable run that they've